I had the local top 40 station, CHR station in New York City, which is Z100 was on, and this song came on. And I hadn't heard it before. And it is probably one of the most laziest songs that I've ever heard. Lyrically, music's okay. The music's very generic, but lyrically, it is one of the most laziest songs that I've ever heard. And it's Selena Gomez, who I enjoy. If you've ever watched Murder, what is it? Murderers in the Building, that TV show about the murder podcast that it's her, Steve Martin, and Martin Short do. She had a Nickelodeon show or a Disney show back in the day. She's had a couple of songs that were pretty good. I met her a few times.
Only Murderers in the Building.
Only Murderers in the Building. I met her a few times when we were still over at Sirius XM. Very nice person, quite lovely. Have no problem with her. But this song collaboration with someone named Rema, kind of a
I've never heard.
Rastafarian kind of song, calypso kind of thing. This song, I was like, you know how you have mumble rap and people can't stand the mumble rap?
Mm-hmm.
This is now mumble pop. Like it's expanded the genres for it.
I'm already upset.
Yeah. So I'm going to play this for you now. This is Selena Gomez and Rema, and the song is called Calm Down.
Oh, so Rema's a guy. Okay.
Yeah. Ugh. I put the captions on so you can hear what is actually being said. Read what's being said.
Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet like down. If I tell you say I love you, no day for me, young girl. Not tell me no.
This is what I'm talking about. How lazy is this?
That's kind of lazy.
You're filling up all the verse time with just syllables.
Like, look, we need to fill 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, she does sing on this, right?
Yeah, she gets there.
Okay,
she gets there at some point. We could skip ahead. Let's see. See, she's standing up because now she means business. She's like, I can't sit next to this guy. He's terrible. Oh, no, wait. He's back over here now. I can't get away from him. What?
It's like she's running out of breath after each sentence.
Yeah. This is just... This is whispering. This is mumbling. There's no vocal range. Not that you need to have a full vocal range,
right?
But at least show something.
I don't know. Music is it's weird lately because you know that band 30 Seconds to Mars with
right?
What's his face? They have a new single out right now, and you think 30 Seconds to Mars kind of rock, whatever.
Whoop. Hit the wrong
it's a pop
here.
song. Like, it's a straight up pop song, and it's kind of cringy. I'm like, ah.
This doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, none of this is just comprehensible. If you're listening to this on the radio, I had to crank this thing up in the car because I still couldn't hear what they were saying. Now, I know a lot of songs people will be like, they crank the bass and they don't give a fuck what the lyrics are.
Right.
But this isn't one of those songs. It's very soft and low key. And I'm like, well, obviously the lyrics are important at this part. Is it a love song? Is it an emotional song? Like, I don't know what it's saying. And all you hear is, oh. It's like they're just going through the octaves.
Huh.
Look, the song's almost done. Look at it. It's almost done. I don't know what was accomplished here. I don't know what it's about. They're dancing in an apartment that's poorly decor.
Is there maybe a party? Did they meet at some party?
Something. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't know who he is. I don't know like how popular he
matter
is.
who
It's
he
like, is
is.
this a? I don't know.
I'd like to hear some of his other stuff to see what he's about, but this song is a piss poor example of if this is like, oh, this is the song we're putting out here to really show how this guy can shine.
He's no Shaggy, I'll tell you that much.
This is terrible. Yeah, who cares about the rest? But you hear how terrible that song was. It's like we went from mumble rap to now we're at mumble pop.
Well, it's the mumble Rastafarian. So not like you can barely understand it as it is, and now it's mumbling. So it's even worse. It's like 2 layers of non-understanding.
Made no fucking sense. And they
Yeah,
were
I couldn't
playing
listen
this
to that.
twice an hour.
Yeah, I'm glad that my kids are getting into the things that I like to listen to. I mean, my daughter likes, the Taylor Swift stuff, and she'll listen to maybe, the more poppy side of things. But for the most part, she was giving me grief last night because she didn't get to go to Blink 182 with me. Like, she's getting into that kind of stuff,
Right.
and kind of being more expansive with what she listens to instead of just being force fed this kind of stuff.
Right.
So I'm glad that that's happening, but a lot of people are into this kind of stuff, and I don't know why there's an audience for it. And
I don't know.
I'm still stuck with the 90s had the best music, and that I'll die on that hill. Like, that's it.
Shake your
But
cane. You
old
young
man. But I don't know. That's
damn you kids. It's a back scratcher, by the way. So many kids.
you had an old man cane just handy.
Gotta have props.
There you go. Fully working props. We're a
Well,
full-fledged show.
Yeah, that's a really sad, pathetic song. Just lazy and uninspiring and not fun at all. Like, you could put that in the background. It just sounds like a music. That sounds like when you find one of those playlists that gamers use or people put in the background for while they're working or studying or something. That's all it sounded like. The lyrics and the vocals aren't catching your ear. Just like, oh, I want to really hear what this song is. You're just hearing the dun, 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 dun,
that sounds like a song that is on like a Fast and Furious soundtrack. It just gets buried in there, and looks like you got like Tyga and all these other people, and then there's this song.
Yeah, there's explosions going on and everything. They're running through the sewer system, and they just got to take a moment to dance and hold each other seductively while yeah. F-14s are crashing into buildings and shit's going on, and somehow Dom managed to escape unharmed, but meanwhile there's a couple down in the sewer system there as they're trying to hack a bank. I was like, all of a sudden they just need to have a moment where they got to dance and express themselves.